What's good, yo? We back, RTTV
Podcast.
Yes, sir. We're back with another episode, baby. And today we have a special edition of the podcast.
Yes, Sirski.
Special topic. I really can't wait to get it in with you guys. But
Hey, yo.
get it in terms of the podcast. The
Yo,
topic,
guys,
like,
get your mind out the gutter, man.
Nah, he said, I can't wait to get it in with you guys. I was like, hey, well, yo. I said it, but I ain't denying it, Evan. You winked at me the last time. That's
a fact. That's a fact.
And we played that one back, man. I don't know.
Man, it be like that sometimes.
Yo.
Wow.
I don't know what type of energy y'all niggas on.
Yo, we ain't been in a pod in 3 weeks, yo. It's crazy right now.
I don't even feel comfortable putting on my chopstick, but I'm going to do it.
Nah, I think you feel very comfortable, actually, which is why you're doing it. Well, guys, before we get into the episode, I want to let you guys know that if you're watching this podcast, it's available everywhere you find your podcast in the audio version. And if you want to watch podcasts visually, it's available on our Patreon. So make sure you guys check that out.
Ooh.
Today,
What's going on?
we're gonna do a draft, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not specific to just one genre. This is gonna be specific to both comic books and anime. So we're gonna choose the best villains across both genres.
Okay.
We're gonna draft 4 characters, and there's no money involved because villains are just villains, right? And I want to do it where villains, it could be he was a villain, because most villains either die or they ended up flipping sides or whatever. If they were a villain that won't, if you want to draft them, yeah.
No,
If you want to draft them, draft them. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want.
I want to.
Even if somebody gave me him for free, I wouldn't take that.
Yeah, I wouldn't draft Vegeta as a villain either. But because the majority of Dragon Ball, he wasn't really a villain.
So if they start off good and then they turn a villain at some point,
I think we
does that
should
still
base it on their when they were a villain.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
impact.
That's what I'm like,
He
that's
didn't have
what
an
I'm-
impact like that when he was a villain. So,
He
like,
just-
you
you
can
feel
waste
me?
your
He got-
Well, he did have
Compared
he
to his-
fucked everybody.
Nah,
up.
that boy messed him up. Yabaroshi.
He cut his tail off. That's it.
Yabaroshi
But
took him out.
after he
Villain Vegeta Yabaroshi took him out, bro. It's
Yo,
facts.
and realistically,
It's not
Vegeta,
fiction.
villain Vegeta beat on Goku.
bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
before, though.
And Yabaroshi took him out.
But if y'all want Vegeta, you can have him.
Could we count like Majin Vegeta as a villain at that
If you
point
want.
too?
He's a villain.
Yeah, he
But
was.
that
Yeah,
period
if you
of
want,
time,
you could draft.
if
Yeah,
that's what the
Yeah, I was saying, if you want to take that little bit of that
at
heart
any
rate,
point,
man.
any point.
Oh,
if
he
that
wants
person-
GT. I feel you go GT.
No, baby Vegeta, get baby Vegeta the hell out of here. Get baby Vegeta the hell out of
Yeah, so if they were a villain at one point, like good turn bad or bad turn good, or whatever, you determine that fact, but you draft them to explain why you draft them, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what we want to go with. Everybody cool with that?
That's cool.
So we're gonna roll the dice to determine every round who's gonna go first.
One question: what about their villain to you?
I mean,
Yo, I'm just like,
trying to-
I actually have a character.
That's a villain, this nigga right there.
Oh,
yo.
no. I
he's
was
not in an
saying-
anime or a comic book.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's in every anime reaction I watch.
He's
No,
not in an anime,
no. I am in an anime and I whoop Kakashi's ass.
That's a fact.
I watched that shit.
Yeah, actually,
They
you're
got
right about
bad
that.
views too, yo. That
If you want to draft
No,
Robbie,
no,
go right ahead,
I'm
man.
gonna
Go
draft
ahead.
this bitch.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I was really gonna draft Rob though. Like,
All I know is our villain poll on Instagram. Rob won that shit.
that's all
Over
I know.
all the people y'all about to vote for. That's
So
a
we
villain right
we
there.
could do if they're a villain to you.
No, I want. If you think
It
he's
was
a
a
villain
joke.
to you,
It was a joke.
oh, I was gonna say,
Yeah, it was
No,
a
because
joke.
I had somebody that could be a little bit
Nah,
controversial.
Nah, I was
Somebody
just
that I
joking.
was thinking about
Kakashi,
picking that
yeah,
could be
yeah,
a little
joke.
bit controversial in that realm. That's the only reason why I asked that question. I'm not gonna do something OD like and be like, well, there was one time Wolverine was bad, so he's a villain to me. Like,
or
nah.
you might be like,
Yeah.
well, Deadpool killed the Marvel universe.
Oh no, I wasn't even gonna put Deadpool in that category.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay,
so
okay.
like there is somebody that I have that.
If you
We'll
feel
bring
like
it to a
debate.
vote. Just so we
Yeah,
do it every
exactly.
time. You
Like-
feel me?
All right.
like
Yeah.
put your case out there. If we agree with it, then we'll vote on it, whatever. But
Anything that you do, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not voting for it.
hey,
Yeah, why
messed
not?
up, man.
What
That's
you
messed
mean?
up.
That means he's nervous. He's scared of my team already.
So,
Oh, now you feeling like me.
Nah.
so like I said, it's gonna be 4 rounds this time. No cap on money. We're just gonna be choosing anime villains or comic book villains because they're all spread out. You can pick whoever the hell you want that was a villain at one point.
So there's no cap to nothing.
No, it's just pick 4 of the most badass dudes all women or whatever, and draft them. And at the end of it, people gonna vote to see who had the best villain group. You know, we're going for best written anime or comic book villains. Prove your point. If you want to go for strength, you can go for that as well. But I really want I want to know why y'all choosing these villains. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes them a good villain to you or whatever. So,
Alrighty.
everybody good with that?
I'm